Well, hello, my valued listeners, and welcome to a brand new month of Living in Your Power. I'm your host, Dr. Marlene Greenleaf, and as always, I am so grateful that you are here as we step into April together. This month, we are grounded in our new theme, Aligned and Assigned, Walking in Purpose with Clarity. Now, after spending March strengthening our roots and building resilience, April invites us to take the next step, not by rushing forward, but by aligning ourselves with what truly matters. Because clarity doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being aligned. And today's episode, the first in our April series, is entitled Clarity Begins with Alignment. So let's dig in. Now let's be honest. There are seasons when clarity feels just out of reach. I mean, you're thinking, you're planning, you're trying to make the right decisions. But the more you try to figure it out, the more uncertain it feels. And it's not because you're incapable. It's often because you're trying to find clarity before alignment. We look for answers externally, but clarity is an internal posture before it becomes an external direction. Now, our anchored scripture today comes from Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. In the New King James Version, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path." Notice the order. It says, trust, release your own understanding, acknowledge him. Then says direction. We often want direction first, but God invites alignment first, because direction without alignment leads to confusion, but alignment produces clarity. By the way, that's one of my favorite Bible verses, Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Now, alignment is not perfection. It is, in fact, posture. It's choosing to pause before you move. It's choosing to pray before you decide. And it's choosing to check your motives before you act. Alignment asks the questions, am I moving from pressure or from peace? Am I trying to control the outcome or trust the process? Am I aligned with purpose or reacting to urgency? Now, when you're aligned, your steps may still be uncertain, but your spirit is not. And that, my friends, is where clarity begins. Now let's return to that word, trust. Not partially, not conditionally, but with all thine heart. Now here's your empowerment prompt for this week. I want you to take a moment this week and reflect on these things. Where am I trying to force clarity instead of seeking alignment? What would it look like to release my own understanding in this situation? And how can I create space to acknowledge God before making my next move? Now, you don't have to have all the answers. You just need to be aligned, and your direction will follow. So I'm going to repeat those prompts for you. Take a moment this week and reflect on, where am I trying to force clarity instead of seeking alignment? What would it look like to release my own understanding in this situation? How can I create space to acknowledge God before making my next move? So again, I want you to reflect on these questions. Think on them. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be aligned, and your direction will follow. So in closing, my dear friends, I want you to remember that clarity is not something you chase. It is, in fact, something that unfolds when you are aligned. You don't have to rush this season. You don't have to figure everything out today. Just stay aligned and trust that each step will become clearer as you walk it. So I want to thank you for joining me today on this first episode in our April series, Aligned and Assigned, Walking in Purpose with Clarity. Now I'll see you next week, dear listeners, when our topic will be obedience over overthinking. Obedience over overthinking. So until next time, dear listeners, I want you to continue to live boldly in your power today. And if it gets tough, just breathe. You still got the strength to rise. So I'll see you next time, and continue to live in your power.